Okay, here we are live with some more Pokemon Scarlet post-game. Last time, what did we do? We spent some time looking at doing some teammate stuff. What did we do exactly? I think we went through and looked at all our teammates' utility, if I'm not mistaken. We looked to see what it had, like things like False Swipe, Thunder Wave, etc. And I think we're gonna update. We didn't actually give them the moves, so I think we're gonna do that today. We did a little bit more with abilities. We kind of finalized some of the abilities I was uncertain of. And then we spent some time, I think, yeah, doing stuff in Blueberry Academy and a little bit in Kitakami, looking for Terror Raids, see if we could find the mons we need. We finished evolving some of the starters. We know what the remaining Blueberry Pokemon we need for the Dex, which decent bit, but not too many. Let's just take a quick peek at the outbreaks right now to see if there's anything that really catches my eye. Rufflet, Massive Shield. There's a lot right in that one spot, eh? Lowatrola, Pyrodor, Tauros. Okay. Heracross, Spinarak, Volbeat. And then we got nothing in this quadrant, nothing here. Duosion, Lapras, Viper, Toucan, which we no longer need, and Talonflame. That's so funny that that's something we should probably see about evolving today as well. So outside of figuring out utility moves that each of our teammates can have, really the only thing after this we have left is figuring out Terra types, which is kind of a whole thing. So that's something I may have to consider doing on my own off stream, to be honest. I don't know. I also got a few more Pokemon to nickname, a few shinies for Bridget. All of these in this bit, not these at the bottom. And then we got a bunch of Pokemon to evolve that were shinies, so all sorts of things. But let me take a look at utility moves, see who needs to be taught what, and go from there. Okay, so I'm just going to go through the list here and figure out everyone that needs something, and I will confirm that if I have or haven't taught it to them before. Okay, I don't need to look at Clodsire, I already know it is Yawn. Actually, Champao might need False Swipe. We also did some PP up stuff yesterday, granted. Don't know, yeah, so a few of those might end up unfortunately getting wasted because of utility moves, we'll have to see. Pawmot. And then we got Mousehold. See, I pretty much just went through and figured out anything that could possibly get us anywhere. Okay, so you can get False Swipe. You do not have that. Ooh, cool. You can have Thunder Wave. You do not have that. Qianpao can get False Swipe. Okay, if it has False Swipe, has Runation, and has Recover. Okay, cool. So you don't do anything for us. What are we looking for on you? Oh, Thunder Wave and Slack Off. Okay, so Slack Off, you have Thunder Wave. You do not. Pawmot is Super Fang and Thunder Wave. You have Thunder Wave, you do not have Super Fang. And then you get Super Fang, Thunder Wave, and Encore, which Encore is pretty niche, but okay, we do have that. We do have Super Fang. So you're just Thunder Wave. Yeah, we're going to be using a lot of Thunder Wave TMs. Okay, I'm going to move Champao out. If we end up wasting a TM or two, it's not the end of the world, but I'm going to try not to do that. So I think we just need, what, one False Swipe right now? Because Champao had it. Yeah. We need one for Excalibur. Actually, I have a few crafted immediately. I can use those first. Yeah, I don't know how often these are going to ever come into play, to be honest, but having it as an option is always lovely. False Swipe. So Earthquake, we did not change the PP on. I'm just going to immediately get rid of it because we could just relearn it. But this way I have access to it whenever I need it. I feel like that is quite helpful. Okay, you get Thunder Wave. Oops, wrong button. Use TMs. Yeah, it is 90 AC, but that's okay. I don't know how often we'll have a need for it, but as I was saying too, yeah, just having access to it whenever I could want to pull it out is just very helpful. Gives us a lot of flexibility. So, yeah, okay, so you just need Thunder Wave. You already have Slack Off via level up. We can get rid of Muddy Water for the second. Yeah, and granted, I don't think a lot of these guys are ever actually going to get use, if I'm being completely honest. We'll probably just end up picking a few guys that we consistently use. But, hey, I can't complain. Oh, wait, what did we... Oh, okay, we can go in here. What do we need on you? I don't want Nuzzle, that does damage. Do we need both Super Fang and... Oh, no, we have Thunder Wave. We just need Super Fang on you. Okay, I don't think we have very many Super Fang TMs. That's something that could be problematic. Yeah. I don't want to beat up Tondamus. I feel mean. You know? Sandshrew... Hell, Sandshrew I don't really want to beat up either. What did I just get rid of? Crunch, okay. Hey, this is why we have the move pools written down as well. So I can just look it up like that. Oh, it's so nice. Oh yeah, we ended up keeping Natural Cure on this. This one was a weird one to decide. I mean, I'm still debating if I want to go back and do the hidden ability. Even if it's literally just for Ice Punch. Because Natural Cure is so niche, and so is Volt Absorb, that I almost wonder if having the little Ice Punch boost. Because, like, what does Ice Punch help with? I mean, it is 3 super effective coverages: Grass, Ground, and Dragon. Okay, I mean, it is good for the ground types. Being one of our biggest weaknesses. You know, maybe we do that in a second here. And then that was one of the hard ones. And yeah, we ended up switching up what did we do? Shit. Oh, we made the Dunsparce a special attacker, which we're gonna see if that pays off or not. It might not, to be honest, because we ended up changing its ability to Serene Grace, but then the one issue with Serene Grace is that, or like only a couple of the moves really get a huge benefit out of it, so we're gonna see what happens. Okay, I think we do change Palmont. Hopefully this doesn't end up being a waste. Yeah, we used a bunch of supplies, unfortunately, on the Dunsparce EVs and stuff. Iron Fist. Okay. Palmont is now Iron Fist. Do I want to do Thunder Punch then on it instead of Supercell Slam? Because if we're hitting super effectively with the Expert Belt, although yeah, Supercell Slam is better for non-things. It's just that we have that 5% risk. Okay, let's assume it's fine for now. Okay, I'm not gonna worry about it. Okay, Tinglu definitely has Ruination. Goldango needs Thunder Wave and Recover. Screamtail is Thunder Wave, Sing, and Wish. I'm assuming Sing and Wish it already has access to. I was putting down some stuff just in case. I think Wo-Chien is Stun Spore via level up. I'll just check now. I'm like 99% sure because it's not even a TM. Yeah, no, it definitely is Stun Spore. Via level up somewhere. Yeah, there it is. Yawn on Scaly Dirge, we already have. Soak on Tetsugiri, we would already have. Thunder Wave on Iron Thorns. Thunder Wave on Miraidon. Thunder Wave on Tinkaton. Thankfully, we have a lot of the supplies for Thunder Wave. Although I don't know where I got all the palmy things. It makes me feel kind of bad about that, too. Saraled should have Full Swipe. Correct. Don't need to look that up. Iron Valiant needs Pulse Swipe and Thunder Wave. Albeit, I made it a special attacker, but it still might be quite good for False Swipe stuff. Where'd it go? Where's the Valiant? You've been Mr. Valiant! Am I going crazy? There it is. They sneak by you sometimes. Okay, let me see what we have on who. You have Thunder Wave. You probably recover. You should have. Okay, so you need Thunder Wave. You need. I'm presuming just Thunder Wave. Thing. Wish. Yeah. So Thunder Wave. You. Thunder Wave. You probably also need Thunder Wave. Literally, so far everyone needs Thunder Wave. Tinkaton is, you guessed it, Thunder Wave. And then you are False Swipe and Thunder Wave. Because you have Hypnosis, which is very low accurate, but whatever. Okay. Oop. What did I do? Okay, I didn't touch some of these. Okay, so False Swipe. And Thunder Wave. Okay, so back to this. Honestly, I think this will be a pretty. These will be pretty helpful to have. We're about to have to go make like 6 Thunder Wave TMs. But that's okay. This is a little bit boring. But in the grand scheme of things, it's worth it, I think. Okay, so we have at least 4. I may as well just make like 7 or 8 if I'm being real, because we have more still coming up. We're gonna be a little low on Palmy stuff, but that's okay. Mareep, we have unfortunately sheared quite a few of them, trying to get Chinese. Just, you know, hoping for one. Not succeeding at it, but there's always time. Yeah, remember a move, Dazzling Gleam. These are all just Thunder Waves. We're gonna be here for a sec. Okay, we're getting rid of Ice Punch. I mean, having Thunder Wave on everyone is good for catching. What's funny is we're at a point now where there's not even that many more Pokemon we need to catch for the deck, so it'd just be for shinies. But I mean, being prepped for that is always lovely. Better to be prepped and or not need it than need it and not have it, or something. Flamethrower. Oh wait, I wrote down leftovers on you. Were you supposed to have leftovers? I was questioning the assault vest on you. Yeah, you're supposed to have leftovers. Did I fuck up somebody else? I hope I didn't. I'll come back to that in just a sec. You just need Thunder Wave. Yeah. Power Jam. Okay, yeah. I was like, I didn't think you would need it, but I was like, maybe I did something. Nope, it is supposed to have leftovers. Oopsie doopsies, we all make mistakes. Are they right next to each other? No, I have no clue how the assault vest ended up on you. Oopsie doopsies. Maybe I was considering it? I don't know. Anyway, where are we next? We just did Iron Valiant. So the Dunsparce, Yawn, Roost, Glare should all be level up moves. Lurk. Okay, no worries, sounds good. I don't actually have a... Maybe I need to make a Lurk command or something. Roost, Yawn, Glare, yeah, that's fine. Okay. Ruination on Chiyu is a default move. Stun Spore and Morning Sun on Slitherwing should be default moves. Because those aren't TMs. Stun Spore, Morning Sun. Super Fang and Yawn on Oinkologne. Oinkologne might need Super Fang, if I'm being honest. Thankfully not too many Super Fangs so far. Although I will confirm. Yeah, Yawn it has. We're using our only Super Fang TM here, I guess. I gotta replace Play Rough again. I'm pretty happy with how all these teammates have turned out, if I'm being honest. I feel like we did well with it. Okay, so Ogerpon needs False Swipe. I guess we're just doing this in the box now. Wait, let me confirm. You also have Synthesis, supposedly. Yes, Synthesis. No, okay, no. No False Swipe. Oop, wrong way. Okay, we're replacing Stomp and Tantrum. Thank you for the follow! Welcome. Man, spaghetti, he's nervous, but I'm certain with his calm ready. Okay. Then we have Farigaraft needs Thunder Wave. A lot of Thunder Waves in here. Oop, wrong one. Figure I may as well check, make sure I never taught it to them, or that they don't have it as a level up move, so I don't waste a TM. How's the Thunder Wave TMs going? I got a few. Placing Dazzling Gleam here. Oop. Wrong button. Hydrapple should have Yawn and Recover. That's just level up moves, but I guess I can triple check. I think we're almost done here. Yawn, Recover. Cool. Thunder Wave on Sandy Shock Stick. Could have learned it via level up. I'm not confident though. Where's Mr. Sand? There you are. Okay, you do have that via level up. Dondozo has Soak via level up. Kilowatchel has Thunder Wave and Roost. Roost would be a level up move. Thunder Wave is not. Use TMs. Volt Switch, I want to replace Volt Switch. Ooh, I don't need Electro Ball. Actually, probably not a terrible move on it, all things considered, but I don't need it. We did Volt Switch, cool. Okay, Scovillain is Super Fang? I think we have to make one more Super Fang TM. Yep. And then False Swipe on King Gambit, and then we're done. Not False Swipe, Thunder Wave, sorry. Which makes it actually even better for catching things. So I think we just need to make one Super Fang TM, right? Yeah. Okay, for now you can have Diggin, or I'm getting rid of Diggins and Headbutt for False Swipe and Thunder Wave, I guess. Okay, let's make a Super Fang TM for Scovillain, and then we're gooch. And then, yeah, I think I'm going to still ignore Terra types for the moment, I think. Oh, boy. Yeah, we need to get both of those guys. It doesn't come up much. And then I feel mean auto-battling them, you know? I feel like a dick. They're both just kind of babies. I don't think there's enough Sand Slash. And then I was gonna say, not that beating up Mousehold would make me feel any better. Oop, wait. That would just be a different evil. Okay. Cool. That's all the utility. I mean, I'm gonna take a quick peek at Terra's. Wait, did I write Ting Lu for Ting Lu's Terra type? I mean, I guess, technically. No. Okay, that would be ground. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I can take a quick peek. So Baxcalibur's Ice, Archaludon's Dragon. Like, I guess I have to think about this in terms of, like, what we're weak to, and if I want to... Because, like, I think most of the time, having our stab, or at least one of our stabs being our Terra type, is definitely not a bad call. But there's cases too where it's like, well, what Terra would be the better one to have of our stabs? And would we benefit from a different Terra type, either for Terra Blast or just in general for, you know, whatever. Or just for, yeah, like removing weaknesses. So this is sort of like a thing I have to kind of think out a little bit. I mean, generally, having Stab Terra is probably the better option for single player. But I don't really know for sure from there. I guess it depends, like, what the best Pokemon for Terra raids of each type is. Because that has an impact. Like, I kind of want to start figuring this out. I just don't know what the best approach is. Because, yeah, like, having, like, Baxcalibur as an Ice type, for example, is really good. It's like, would Dragon be better if I think about... I kind of have to, like, go through every Pokemon's weaknesses and sort of try to see which type better helps. Because Dragon would still keep us open to what? Fairy, Dragon, Ice. And switching over to Ice would remove... Oh yeah, Fairy, Dragon, Ice. But then when we go to Dragon, we remove what? What other Ice weaknesses do we do? Steel. Fire looks like, I don't know how that works exactly, but Fire would be neutral anyway. So Steel we are now neutral to. Fighting we're now neutral to. Rock we're now neutral to. Like, but Ice is also just sort of the better offensive type. So I don't know. It's sort of a tricky thing. Like, I want to make progress on this, I just don't know how. And I don't know how long this is gonna take me. Well, yeah, then there's the cases where I completely change from one of our Terras to something else. I mean, I think in a lot of cases we want him to be the Stab Terra. Like, I think that just generally benefits us more. I don't know. Yeah. And I think I almost need to look at, like, who's the best for each type for Terra raids, as I said. Okay. I'm thinking we hold off, as much as I wanted to start working on this. Well, I mean, okay, here. Well, let's see. I also, I'm like, because part of me doesn't want to look up the Pokemon and then see their stats, because I'm like, I could just look up their type charts. But I've sort of avoided stats for the time being. So, struggle out here. Very, very clearly, poor me, you know. What was me? Okay, I think I got all the... Okay, I got, or do I... My brain... Okay, I don't know, I'm just gonna keep saying okay over and over again. as a way to be like, I don't actually know what I'm doing here. This becomes weirdly complicated. I mean, the Terra type does have so much to it that this just becomes tough. Becomes uncertain what the best call is. Oh boy. Like some of these I can look at and be like, I'm pretty confident. Like, I want to keep Koraidon fighting type. I think I'm going to want to keep Skeledirge fire type. Hetsugiri is currently dragon. That I'm uncertain what I want to do with. Because it would benefit more from Terra Blast. But, like, Surf would be the better Terra otherwise, just because of the fact that water is super effective against more things. Yeah, like, Meowscarada's grass, and Quaquaval's water. Like, I see that generally being the better options. But then I look, yeah, like, Tinkaton, I'm like, I don't know, is Steel better, or is Fairy better, or is something completely different better? And I have so many teammates. That makes this even trickier, if I'm being honest. God, I want to figure some of this out now, but I think I have to hold off. I do, right? Well, hang on. Okay. I think some of these are easier than I'm giving them credit for. Okay, let me take a look at Excalibur for a second. So... okay. I guess the problem is I have to either, yeah, look up their types or something else. Unfortunately, is there any other ice oh, Kyurem. I can look up Kyurem and know what's weak to without actually seeing the stats of Excalibur, even though it doesn't really matter at this point. Okay, so yeah, Fighting, Rock, Dragon, Steel, Fairy. We go Pure Dragon on it. We are then just weak to Dragon, Fairy, or we go Pure Ice, and then we are just weak to Fighting, Rock, Steel, and then we become weak to Fire. But I don't know if this ability makes us immune. It doesn't sound like it makes us immune to fire. And we can't be burned. Like I don't think it makes us immune. There's nothing about it that seems to imply immunity. Although I think, yeah, as I said, ice is probably just the better thing to have access to for stab reasons. Okay, so let's say we keep you ice. Archaludon is currently dragon. So let's go to like Dialga. So it is only weak to ground and fighting right now. But if it goes dragon, it then is neutral to fighting and ground. It becomes weak to fairy and dragon, which we otherwise have a pretty damn good matchup into until we Terra. But going pure steel, we would then become weak to fire. And we keep the fighting ground. I mean, I see going dragon actually is the slightly better option on it, to be honest, because of the way the type matchups work. Titan is pure ice. I think it just stays ice. I'm happy with its move pool. Bloodwind Ursaluna is normal, which removes some of its weaknesses of what, like grass, water, ice. I mean, it gets the worst, I think, general typing for offense, but we're also have Blood Moon, which, while we can't spam, is so strong. I think we stick to that. I think Houndstone, we probably just stick to Ghost. Terapagos is Stellar type, which I forget how that even works half the time. It's such a weird shtick. But I think we just let it stay. Because wait, let me think about Stellar for a second here. So it basically gives you... Okay, I forget how Stellar types work. Hang on. I think there's a thing in the tutorials about it. Where are the tutorials? I forget where they are. Adventure Guide? We still have to fucking do Blueberry Quest. Not Blueberry Quest, sorry, the fucking Flying Time Trial. I swear there was something on Terra typing. Crap. Grants a boost to a move, but only once per move used. After using a move, no other moves of that same type will get a boost. In Terra Raid battles, all moves will be boosted without limit. Okay, so Stellar Terra typing is very good for Terra Raid battles, but not for actual battling, per se. I mean, well, for actual battling, it's not bad. It's just not amazing. And then it basically keeps the exact same typing. So in the case of a normal type, Stellar typing is actually pretty decent, now that I think about it. Actually quite decent, because it gives a boost to each individual thing for normal battles. And then it keeps all the boosts for Terra Raid battles. But I guess I'm not going to be using pure normal types for Stellar Terra Raid battles as much. Okay, I'm gonna let it be for now. I think Stellar typing on Terapagos is fine, though. Cloudsire's ground. What other poison ground types are there? There's gotta be something, right? I'm not crazy. It's not just Clodsire. Gotta be something else. Okay, well, I'm blanking hard. Let's just look at poison and ground typings individually. So poison is weak to ground and psychic, and then ground is weak to water, grass, ice. And I don't think any... Oh wait, we take neutral from grass. So we could commit to poison and then only go down to 2 weaknesses and get a resistance. Or we go ground. We also have water absorb, so ground would only be grass and ice. Actually. Grass we answer because we still have poison moves, and ice we have rock slide. I think poison would be a better typing. Okay, let me make a note. I'm gonna make poison note. Okay, Chanpal's currently dark. I don't know what I want to do for Chanpal. Let's go pull up like Weavile, for example. I won't do this for too much longer. I'm just sort of curious. So Weavile is weak to fire, fighting, bug, rock, steel, fairy. Okay, you have pretty abysmal. I think ice is the worst typing. So we get dark is weak to fire, fighting, bug, fairy, while ice is weak to fire, fighting, rock, steel. Just purely off our typing, we don't match well into like any of these. I don't really know what I want to do with you, to be honest. Maybe I should make a note. Okay, like Baxcalibur I'm pretty confident on. Archaludon I'm pretty confident on. Titan I'm fine with. Bloodmoon or Saluna. Let me make a note like that Stellar is like a possibility, I guess. but I think I'm leaning normal. Houndstone I think is fine, just being pure go. Like, anything could theoretically benefit from Stellar, but I don't know. I mean, Terapagos being Stellar is probably fine. Especially because it only has the one weakness normally anyway. Okay. Qianpao. Based off its move pool, Ice Spinner, Crunch, Sacred Sword, Acrobatics. We do match better into Steel and Rock. We actually have good coverage for. We don't have coverage. We do have coverage for Bug and Fighting. It's either like, what are we more scared of? Fighting or Fairy, maybe? Not Fighting or Fairy. Fairy or Fire. I guess Fire because we don't have any. Ice Spinner resists, although Crunch resists, but I think, well, they're about the same power now that I think about it. I guess it really doesn't matter. I guess I'm gonna lean dark on Qianpao. Bellybolt is electric. Okay, so Bellybolt needs something. I don't know what. I'm just gonna say something and not think about it for the moment. Because that's a whole can of worms right there. Flamigo has Scrappy. We're currently flying. I could see Fighting being better because of the Scrappy boost, too. We don't get a boost to Scrappy, but I mean, like... And I think it's just super effective against more types. And they have the same number of weaknesses. So we have Flying, Psychic, and Fairy as fighting weaknesses, which we do cover... none of those. But flying types, we cover Ice and Rock, just not Electric. Yeah, and Flying might be better off the type matchup that we have. Like, we better match into Flying. But then we don't get, like, close combat boost for Scrappy. But then again, we already have Throat Chop, which is about the same, but without the defense drop. Actually, I think close combat's still better, but the defense drop is a bit scary. Okay, I guess we stay Flying. I'm not particularly confident on that one, I'll be honest. Gonna make a quick note. Some of these we'll come back to. So Pawmot is currently Electric. So Electric is only weak to Ground, so we would lose, what, like Psychic and Fairy. I think we have a better type matchup coming in to Electric, and I don't think Fighting offers anything good, so I think Electric's fine. Mousehold's currently normal. I think that's fine with Population Bomb. I mean, I could, in a world, see Terra typing, but I'll make a note. But I think Normal's probably better. Tinglu is Ground. Okay, let me take a look at Ting. So Dark Ground. The Dark is weak to Fighting, Bug, Fairy, Ground. Ground does not really help. There's no, like, crossover. Water, Grass, Ice versus Fairy, Bug, Fighting. We answer okay into really none of the... We answer both. We have answers for both Bug and Bug. I think that's just it, actually. So I guess in that regard, Dark is slightly better. I mean, this is kind of a crapshoot, if I'm being honest. Because they both have, like, the same amount of weaknesses. It doesn't, like, fix any of our weaknesses. I mean, I could put a note saying dark maybe, but like, I don't see the need. I don't know what the value of it even terraing, to be honest, is without it going a completely different type. And if it's not going to be a Terra type of something we have a move of, I don't see why we'd bother. I mean, if I did like body, if I went fighting Terra, for example, because nobody's clicking a psychic move into us when we're terraing, but they could already be clicking a fairy move. Like, it's kind of a crapshoot. I guess I'm just going to leave it as... Yeah, I'm just going to put question marks for it. Not keyboard shortcuts. Go away. Shoot. Cyclizar is currently normal. I think we'd be... I don't know what the fuck I actually want to do with Cyclizar. I mean, it loses 3 weaknesses going normal. But then it doesn't have anything super effective. But then again, Dragon Claw. I guess then I could be safe from dragons. I guess normal's probably fine on it. I mean, I guess I could consider, once again, Terra typing it. I could see how that may be valuable. But, I don't know. Okay, Klawf is rock type. I think I'm just fine with that. Batenko is ghost. Man, I feel like I'm not really making much progress here. Like, I've actually only been confident on changing maybe Clodsire, and that's like it. That's the problem with this, is like, I don't... Like, I think either works in a lot of cases, is the problem. But anyway, Goldango would be ghost, so Steel Ghost. So Ghost is only weak to 2 things. Steel is weak to 3. None of them really overlap. I mean, Steel might actually be... Ghost might be the slightly better one here. Just because we do have other Steel types lying around. Yeah, I mean, I think Ghost is fine here. Okay, Screamtail is currently Psychic. I actually think it might be better having it be Fairy. Because both... So the only thing that Psychic is super effective against is Poison and Fighting, but Dazzling Gleam covers Fighting and then has Dragon Dark, which we then keep the Dragon immunity as well. And we lose, what, a few weaknesses? We lose, like, the Ghost weakness. Although, I guess if we were to get rid of Fairy, we'd lose Poison, we can kind of cover still with Psychic moves. And Steel, we do a Flamethrower. Okay, I think I'm leaning pretty heavily on the Fairy on Screamtail. Wo-Chien is currently Grass instead of Dork. Yeah, we are quad weak to Bug. More Bug? Okay, there's 5 types super effective against Grass, I'm realizing. And we don't really answer many of them well. What's outside of Mudshot? Like, I might actually be leaning Grass just purely because we're using Giga Drain Big Root strats on it. In which case Grass is probably where its strongest thing is. I might put a question mark on you, to be honest. Because, I mean, we could go entirely unrelated on it. Or we could go, yeah, like... I don't know, some other type. With the intent of having a better defensive profile, because it is a defensive mon. I mean, even, yeah, if we were to go, like, normal or electric, like, that actually could work on it. I don't know. Okay, Monkey Dory, we're currently Poison. Psychic Poison is an interesting typing. I really don't know on you, to be honest. Bug, Ghost, Dark, and Ground Psychic. Like, there's not... I don't think there's a lot of overlap. Yeah, I really don't know, to be honest with you. I mean, we probably are better off keeping it as one of the stabs. Excuse me. And, neither really get me very far, I feel like. So, I don't know. I guess it depends on how many other good poison types we have for terraing and raids. Okay, Koraidon's fighting. I'm keeping that. I'm just gonna put question marks for Monkey Dory. Veluza is psychic. I don't actually know what would be better here. If I'm being honest, and I'm pretty shortly, I really should wrap up with this. Because water is weak to what? Electric grass. Psychic is weak to bug, ghost, dark. We have an answer for electric, but not grass. We have an answer for ghost, but not bug or dark. I mean, they're both the same base power. I don't fucking... It's a toss-up, dude. I'm gonna put question marks again, unfortunately. Okay, Darkspoon is going fairy. I think fairy type here is fine on it. Yeah, I think I'm fine with that. Skeletor, just fire. I'm perfectly fine with that purely because of Torch Song. Peasantipity is currently poison. Poison or fairy? That's a good question. So we have poison and steel, and then ground and psychic. So we're both types are weak to ground. So we are quad weak to ground. And then poison and psychic. We have dark pulse. Poison we don't really have a good answer into. I think poison is the better option. I guess I'll put question marks. Tatsugiri is currently dragged. Tatsugiri is another one of those that needs a Terra type. Something. That one definitely needs something. Iron Thorns is electric. So what? Okay. So Rock Electric is kind of a weird... Like, it wants to be defensive, but I don't think it's a very good defensive typing. Oop, I put the wrong golem in. I put regular golem. I need a Lowland golem. A Lowland golem. Where's the... Oh, there it is. Okay. So yeah, week 2, what? Water, grass, ground, fighting. It's not horrendous. It's quad weak to ground. So rock versus electric. I guess going... Yeah, there's 5 different types for super effective against rock, and there's only 1 super effective against electric, which would be ground. We actually have Ice Punch for ground. Yeah, I think we stick to electric. Rhydon is electric is cool. Iron Treads is ground. I don't know what I want to do about... So steel ground. We could look at like Steelix. And just to get a quick read on this. Firewater, fighting, ground. Ground or steel? Steel resists a lot. We're always weak to 3 types. I mean, steel has an immunity, which is nice. Although nobody's clicking that against us to begin with. I mean, I could see steel working. Firefighting ground. I mean, we have what? Earthquake, that's really it. Water, grass, ice. I mean, we have Supercell Slam. And Iron Head. And Ice Spinner. We don't have anything for... Oh yeah, we literally cover all the types if we go ground, which is what we currently are. I'm gonna say ground, but I'm gonna put a marking, because steel is tempting, because I kind of need like a steel Terra, just in general. Okay, Quaquaval is currently water. I think that's fine. Same with Meowscarada being grass. I think a ton is steel. Okay. Steel Fairy. We can pull up Klefki. So much for making any actual real progress today. Because I haven't actually done very much that I'm like definitively confident in. Okay, so weak to fire and ground. A steel fairy. Steel being weak to 3 types. Fairy being weak to 2. Nobody's gonna want to hit us with a poison attack, so it'd just be steel. That's a threat. Nobody's gonna really want to hit us that much with a steel, but fire, fighting, ground. We already are weak to fire and ground. So fairy type is probably the better type here. And then we don't have answers in either of those types. Fire, fighting, ground. Do we have any weakness? I mean, play rough into fire or fighting. Fire, we have rock slide. We don't have anything for ground. I don't know. Okay, that's coming back to that. Sarah Ledge, fire ghost. We can pull up Chandelure. I'm just doing this because it's quicker to sort things out. Water, ground, rock, ghost, dark. Okay. So ghost might be slightly better here. Being weak to ghost and dark versus fire being weak to water, ground, rock. What do we have? So we have answers for rock with a fighting move, and that's it. And then ghost, we have brick break for dark. Okay, I think ghost is probably slightly better because of our move pool. Okay, Glamora being rock, poison. So yeah, being able to tear out of the quad weakness. There's quite a lot that's super effective against rock, but not a lot versus poison. Just ground psychic. Which we have energy ball. We just don't have anything for psychic. Versus water, grass, fighting, ground, steel. Like, I think just poison is just a better defensive type. If I were to go rock, I mean, we have energy ball for water. We have sludge wave for grass. Nothing for fighting. We have energy ball for ground. Nothing for steel. I mean, like, we could hold our own. I think poison would just be better on it, though. Okay, Rabska is currently bug. Okay, I'm here, game. Chill. God, I know I'm doing stuff. God. So bug psychic. Are there any other bugs? There's got to be a bug psychic type other than this. Okay, whatever. Bug and psychic. Boop. Fire, flying, rock, and then bug goes dark. I mean, we could go psychic. Okay, wait. What do we have moves for? If we go bug, we have power gem for fire and flying, and then energy ball for rock. And then for psychic, we'd be weak to bug, which we have power gem, and then ghost and dark. Dark, we have bug, buzz, ghost, we have nothing. I mean, bug is probably fine, and we don't have that many bug types to begin with. So having it be a bug type is probably good. So I'm cool with that. Garganackle, pure rock, I think makes sense. I mean, I could do a different... typing to make it more defensively viable. But I don't know. Okay, Iron Jugulus is currently dark. The dark flying. Pull up Mandible! I like how this has just turned into me like, how fast can I name another Pokemon of the same typing? So Mandibuzz is weak to Electric, Ice, Rock, Fairy. Dark and Flying. Dark is weak to Fighting, Bug, Fairy. And Flying is weak to Electric, Ice, Rock. Okay, let's just see what we have super effective coverage for. So, we have Fighting and Bug covered with the Flying Stab, basically. It's just Fairy, which we have Flash Cannon. Versus Electric, Ice, and Rock. We have Earth Power, Flash Cannon. Yeah, that covers both. But, to be heard, 2 out of the 3 Dark weaknesses are other normal, which would still be a Stab, is super effective against. So I think Dark is probably the better option. Okay, we got Fairy Fighting. I'm not thinking of anything off the top of my head that has that type coverage. Okay, so yeah, Fairy once again Poison Steel. And then Fighting is weak to Flying, Psychic, Fairy. So, Poison and Steel. We do cover Steel with Fighting, Moonblast. And then we don't have anything for Poison. In terms of Fighting, we have Thunderbolt for Flying. Shadow Ball for Psychic, nothing for Fairy. I mean, it kind of both works. I think Fairy is probably the slightly better one. Especially with, like, the Dragon immunity, but I'll make a question mark on that. Okay, Iron Bundle needs, like, anything. Another type. I'll just come back to that later. The Dunsparce is, especially now that we're going Boom Burst on it. I mean, I think Stab normal Boom Burst is just terrifying, if I'm being honest, so... Okay, Chi-Yu is currently Dark, so Fire, Dark... That sounds like there should be like 20 Houndoom. There should be like 20 Houndoom, you know? Let me make a move in game before it freaks out at me. Okay, so Water, Fighting, Rock, Ground. Yeah, Fire is Water, Ground, Rock, and then Dark is Fighting, Bug, Fairy. Which is interesting, yeah, a lot of it, with the Fire type, yeah, Bug and Fairy become neutral. We don't have that many moves. We don't have anything to deal with. Actually, now that I think about it, Chi-Yu might actually benefit from a different Terra type. To be honest, just for that 4th move slot, which is currently only Nasty Plot, because I don't know what else to do with it. Okay, Orthworm is pure Steel, and it removes the ground weakness, which is interesting. Purely off that, I wonder if Electric would be good, because then we'd have no weaknesses. That's just my first thought. We're actually almost done, I think. Slitherwing currently is Fighting. The Bug Fighting, we can pull up Heracross, which is weak to, what? Fire, Flying, Psychic, Fairy. Bug is weak to Fire, Flying, Rock. Fighting weak to Flying, Psychic, Fairy. Psychic we have coverage Stab for. Same with Rock. We have Earthquake, which covers Fire. We also have Wild Charge, which covers Flying. We have Leech Life for Psychic. We have Flying is also covered by Wild Charge. We just don't have anything for Fairy. I mean, I guess Bug, because of that, sounds slightly better, but I'm not actually convinced either. Okay, Oinkologne does have Thick Fat, which is good. I don't know if there's anything I can do with that. Because Ice has so many weaknesses, and Fire, what? Fire's weak to Ground, Rock, which are both covered by C-Bomb and High Horsepower. And then Water, which is also covered by C-Bomb. Although, no, Fire, but Fire doesn't... No, we need things that are super effective against Fire and Ice. Right? For this to actually work. So what's Fire? Wait, Fire's weak to Water, Ground, but then... Wait, no, Fire's super effective, sorry, against Grass, Ice, Bug, Steel. Which then becomes all neutral typings. Or Fire... Wait, shit, no. So if we went Grass, we would eliminate a Fire, a weakness. And it would become a neutral attack. But then we'd still be weak to... Okay, hang on. Sorry, this is taking a lot of brain power. So if we went Grass, we'd still be weak to Ice, Poison... No, Ice is also Poison, Flying, Bug. If we went Ice, we'd be weak to Fighting, Rock, Steel. Like, I think a lot of these are just going to open up more type weaknesses if I were to commit to this. I really don't know what I want to do for Oinkologne. I think I'm going to have to do some of this off stream, to be honest, to see what I come up with. Ogerpon's weird because of the type changes, but I usually keep it at Grass, and Grass Ivy Cudgel's pretty good. I think I'm fine with that. Farigiraf is Psychic. Which creates, I guess, we lose the Ghost immunity. I wonder if Normal would actually be better on Farigiraf. Because then it would just be weak to Fighting, but we'd have super effective. I'm going to put Normal as a possibility here. Okay, Hydrapple is currently Dragon. So grass dragon, I can just pull up another thing in the line. Let's just pull up Applin. So flying bug, dragon, fairy, ice, poison. I think we want to get rid of the grass, to be honest. Cause dragon would just be fairy and ice and dragon. I guess we want grass. Fire, ice. But yeah, I think dragon is just better for it, especially because it's like a tankier mon. I mean, the only other thing is, yeah, once again, if I go something entirely else, but also we probably want to spam Fickle Beam. I think that's fine. Okay, oh my god, we're so close here, we're so far! Okay. Let's just figure this out. This gives me a working point for if I do some of this off stream, but I think we're gonna have to otherwise put a hold to this. Sandy Shocks is currently ground. Which would then be weak to water, grass, and ice. Water we have super effective against. Grass we do not. Ice we do. And we have nothing for ground. Or for... If we go electric, we have nothing to deal with ground. So I guess we stick ground. Okie dokie is currently poison. So, psychic and ground. We have an answer for both of those. So we're probably fine. Because if we go fighting, we're weak to like flying, which we have an answer for. We're weak to psychic, which we have an answer for. And then we're weak to fairy, which we have nothing for. No, we have poison, we have for. I mean, either works. That's the problem with these. It's like, either works. Annihilate is fighting... So we need fighting and ghost. So ghost is weak to 2 things. Fighting is weak to 3. Ghost is weak to itself. And dark, which we're already fighting. I think ghost might be the slightly better type here. Dondozo is pure water. I think that's fine. Great Tusk is currently ground. Okay, we're on the last like 6 here. And then I'm gonna have to spend some time really going through and seeing what is best for what. Yeah, okay. So you go ground, so ground fighting. So fighting, yeah, once again, flying psychic fairy. We have flying covered and psychic covered, but not fairy. Ground type is weak to water, grass, ice. Grass we have... We do not have water, we have ice. Kind of a crapshoot, I'm gonna be honest. Stop it! Okay. Kilowattrel is currently electric. I think we might lean flying purely because of the Volt Absorb. Although... You know, electric is only weak to ground. Wow, with flying we open up weaknesses to ice and rock. Neither of which we have answers, but we don't have really answers for ground types. But nobody's gonna hit us with a ground type when we Terra. I don't know. I'll put flying in question marks. Scovillain is currently grass. Fire grass is such a weird typing. So, fire being weak to water, ground, rock. Grass being weak to fire, ice, poison, flying, bug. Fire might be slightly better. Just, the less type weaknesses and the fact that grass is super effective against all 3 of those. Well, if we go grass, we're only fire is only super against bug. Yeah, I guess fire makes more sense. Okay, Rever Room is steel poison. So both are weak to ground. Steel is the better defensive type, but I think we're going to be more offensive. Granted, yeah, so steel... Yeah, it's fire fighting ground versus poison, which is ground psychic. We have lash out. and nothing for poison types. Fire, we have high horsepower. We have nothing for fighting, and we have nothing for ground. We also have filter. I mean, poison might be slightly better, but I'm not sure. I also have to look at, like, what Terra types we have covered. Like, because nobody needs to be a fighting Terra type for Terra raids, because we already have Koraidon. Nothing is going to get better than that. So it's like, if I have to consider that a little bit as well, which is not saying I'm doing that much. But anyway, Bombardier is dark flying. So, yeah, so dark weak to what? Bug, fairy, fighting, two which are weak to flying. Flying is weak to electric, ice, rock. We do have rocky payload, but I don't think we have a good answer. We do have drill run, which covers some things, and rock slide. I mean, so flying weaknesses are kind of covered. We don't have an answer for fairy. I guess flying is slightly better. I'm gonna make a note. I mean, like, dark works though. And some of these I think could very much consider something else. Anyway, King Gambit is currently dark steel. Let me just pull up like B sharp here. So B sharp, yeah, is weak to fire, fighting, ground. Which is all steel weaknesses, LMAO. So, I mean, instantly dark type looks more appealing because they're less likely to click bug or fairy moves. And fairy we easily have covered with Iron Head. We don't have anything for bug. But then again, we do have dig for fire. We got Zen Headbutt for fighting, and we got nothing for ground. I mean, I think dark is the slightly safer option. Okay. Yeah, I think we stop here. I think the rest of this I have to plan off stream. Because I have to look at... Well, the only other thing that is worth noting is, like, I couldn't mark off, like, higher attack... Who is, like, the highest stats? So, like, what is their ideal offensive stat? What is that number? The issue is not everyone is level 100 yet. But knowing that could determine if I think I would benefit from having somebody else as an option. Because, yeah, like as I said, we're not going to really need any more fighting types. But then it gets more complicated for a lot of other typings. So, I don't know. Okay. Do we want to do some nicknaming? Or should I, maybe I should jump in and do some deck stuff, to be honest. I think I should. Let's go do a run around and look for Terra raids. We've been at this for longer than I really intended, to be honest. Let's just pick up some guys who are a little on the lower level side. So we do have a 70 in the party. 72s, I mean, I could do 73. That's good enough, I don't have to overthink it. Okay, let's go run around Kitakami first, see if we could find a Golem Terra raid. And then, if not, we'll be going to Blueberry, where we'll look for a Rhyperior raid. And then we'll kind of go from there. I gotta do that flying time turn. Maybe I should do that shit. That's sort of just... I keep forgetting about it. Oh! Sorry, buddy. Oh, man. That was a lot more. I was like, oh, yeah, it'll be like 20 minutes of prep today. I spend more time fucking not playing the game than playing it. That's a Sawano. Not a hidden item. I don't think I'm gonna bother with random 5-star Terra raids right now. I don't think it's worth the energy, if I'm being honest. As tempting as it may be. I actually still don't know what happens if you beat all the Terra raids. Like, do more show up? Like in Sword and Shield, or is it just like, nope, go fuck yourself, wait until the next day, idiot? Not that I am that offended if... you know, I don't really care that much in either direction. It just means that if I can reset them, that would make hunting a very specific mon down a little bit easier, because I could keep spawning new Terra raids. Because I can't, like, put stuff like wishing stars in, or wishing pieces, or whatever they're called. There's not an equivalent of that in this game, so... Okay, anyway. Yeah, no, the Terra type thing, like... I think the big thing is I have to know what's being used for raids, because I mean I'm not even Terra typing that much in terms of like the Blueberry Academy battles, which is something we need to get back to as well. It's just that I've been way too busy doing team stuff at the start, which is arguably not even worth the energy, but it is what it is. Probably should have planned more of this off stream, but oops. A lot of 5 stars today. I think normally we're going around, there's like no 5 stars. Okay, yeah, we got the Black Terra, Crystal Terra, Black Crystal raid. I still don't know what they're fucking called, dude. Gonna drive me crazy. I have no clue how bulky that thing is. But I'm not gonna bother. Because yeah, if it's a bulky Pokemon in there, it's just like a nightmare to take them out. I'm Bombardier, dang. They be bombing. Whatever that means. Fire one way in the back, down that way. And do our best to get there without too much of a hassle. May as well run around on the ground. See if we happen to stumble into some random shiny or something. You never know. As opposed to just flying over the whole thing. I mean, it'd be faster because I wouldn't get distracted by every hidden item on the ground, but you know what? Who cares? Egg cargo. Yeah. And I like Clefable, but I do not need it. What else we got? I'll just fly here, it's quicker. Try not to take too long doing this, because this whole process ends up sometimes taking a little longer than it has any need to. Oh, there's a Tondamouse. As I said, I need to beat him up, but I don't want to. I feel so mean. They're just babies. Anyway. The Vanio. Only a 4-star, damn there. They're really, they're downgrading Levani. I think it's cooler than a 4-star, to be honest. I think we're getting scammed. Levani's getting us scammed. How dare they? Levani deserves better. Yeah. Ariados. Okay, yeah. I mean, we did actually find a Graveler Terra raid the other day, which was... not other day, yesterday. Which was a very nice find. Because I wasn't even confident that the line appeared in Terra raids until I saw that. Which makes me think I'm pretty confident Golem can appear. I'd be very surprised if it couldn't. It seems like a very low chance, given we have yet to find one, and we've been doing this for multiple days, but at least having the more confidence that it actually exists is nice. So you know, we just gotta find that one lucky raid. We're gonna go up the mountain. Yeah, not looking, unfortunately, as lovely as I'd like, but it is what it is. Can't do much about it. It's all RNG. Where is this, like, grass one at? Just... Looks like it's in a weird... or bug one, sorry. Oh, it's down here, rip. And we're gonna have to fly our ass back up there. Or climb. You know, hey, I'm getting all sorts of LP. You know, could use that for money if I needed to. Or for TMs. If those are the two options! Okay. Whee! Weebush. Lepaberry. A lot of times there's one that spawns on the higher up bit. We'll take a look at the map in a second, unless it's just right over here. Nope, it's above. Why is it never not above? Lefairy! 10 out of 10 Pokemon. Oh, wait, no, never mind, okay. I saw the waterfall and thought that was the raid for a second, not gonna lie. We've had pretty good shiny luck on Oni Mountain over here. AKA we found 2 Spoinks back to back that were both shiny. That was pretty wild. So, there's that. Oh yeah, we do still need a female Basket Legion, but don't really know if we can actually evolve it. I mean, it might actually be able to be evolved in this game, since it's only recoil damage. Like that's feasible to do in this game. Overquill's another one that we need, though. That one I'm a lot less sure of how we're supposed to deal with. That's Slugma, that's not every damn time, it's that one, it's that Slugma. It's because I can't, like, see above the thing, so I just see the little beam of light. Relax. Kind of fun. Ah, it's so fun, it's making me yawn! You know, there's usually 2 at the top of the mountain here. I don't know if there's one other one over this way, and I think that should be it. I don't know why I said that so, like, yippee, we're almost done, because that means we didn't find Golem, which is the last Pokemon we really need that is available in Scarlet in this game. The others are exclusives. Mienshao. I do tend to, yeah, I pretty commonly fight the Mienshaos, just because, they're pretty defensively fragile. But I'll pass. There's always Terror Raids to fight. Anyway. Number 1 and number 2. If I missed any of them, oops. No, I didn't. Okay. Away to Blueberry! As tempting as it is to do the item printer, I think we'll just skip over that for now. We've done a lot of that recently. Not a lot, but, you know, enough. Excuse me. Whew. Yeah. For any of those. I'm gonna have to figure. This area is a lot less obvious to route. Like Kitakami, there's a pretty clean route I've come up with to check all the raids quickly. This game I got none. Not game. The Blueberry Academy though I got nothing. I'm missing every item. But yeah, just this area is much more open. Anyway, we're looking for Rhyperior, or any of the other few mons that we're missing that are, you know, I don't know which ones of them are available in Terra raids, if any, but what was that? Oh, Mandibus. No, I scratched my chin, no! Watch this be the Rhyperior. Okay. The dark one. I mean, at least we can do it with Koraidon. Oh, this is gonna go poorly, isn't it? Do we have, like, a good special attacking thing that I can use here? Like... This thing is way more physical defense than special. Yeah, 217 on you. 220 on you. Oh, Rabska's just weak. I don't think we really do. Nothing that's at least stab super effective against a dark type. I mean, I wonder if we're better off doing like a non-stab guy. Like, would that actually go bad? Okay, let's do an attempt with Koraidon, and we'll see how good or bad it goes. Real quick while we're loading, I'm gonna turn on my heater. Yeah, the more I think about the Terra types for our teammates, the more I'm like, outside of a few gimmick cases where I think it would be very fun to turn Earthworm into an electric type, just because of it wouldn't have any weaknesses then. Like, I think it makes sense to do funny things for the defensive types, and then for the offensive mons, just to go with a stab and look at, like, who's doing what. Because, like, if Excalibur is ice type, Qianpao does not need to be ice type as much, and it can be a dark type. Like, I have to kind of figure out who I think are the main best options for raids, I think. As opposed to thinking about it like, what is more defensively viable on offensive mons. You're fucking kidding me. Do I even bother? That did so fucking little. I think we're dipping. Oh god, that's pitiful. No, we're not doing that. Okay. Yeah, we need a special attacker. And the problem too is a lot of our guys are weak to ground or rock. That would fill this role. What is your... Okay, you have 293, like... Honestly, like, I'm almost just tempted to throw you into the ring. Although I don't see that working. But 293 is significantly better than both Fez and Scream. I could try, like, you. So I was saying, like, do I just go, like, a good special attacker that is neutral? Like, I don't know what the play is here. Or if I just move on and pray I find something better. I mean, I could do you. Click Moonblast. Oh yeah, let's try it. We might have to slap choice specs on too. I honestly don't know if this is even doable with our current situation. But yeah, there's another case where it's like, yeah, definitely. I think depending, I have to probably figure out which Pokemon are offensive, which ones are defensive, and then determine what I want to use them for. I think that's the best approach. Oh yeah, Sandstorm doesn't affect us either until we Terra. Let's see how much Moonblast does. I think that does less than Koraidon. This thing's way too bulky for this to happen, isn't it? I do not know. Try Blood Moon. Yeah, this is tricky. Yeah, we just don't have a good answer into this, unfortunately. The fact that it has to recharge is pretty good, but that's not really enough, unfortunately. Yeah, we no longer resist Rock Wrecker. I think Blood Moon does do more. What's going on, big guy? Not much. I'm trying to get a Rhyperior through a Terra raid. It's one of the few mods I need left for the Blueberry Dex. Although I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to beat it, to be honest. We're kind of figuring that out right now. I probably need to heal. We also got a Life Dew. The Life Dew is pretty strong. I think we live as long as we don't get crit. Yeah, it doesn't even put its shield up. I don't see anything about Pokemon, you're just here for me? Nah! Well, hey, I appreciate it. That did not heal me much, did it? Yeah, okay, we're just caught in a loop of trying to heal, and this is not working. Yeah, I think we're done here. Yeah, Cryon doesn't do enough. I'm trying to think if there's like any other alternatives I can think of. But I'm not getting very far. Yeah, I think we just run. I don't think we're getting this. We might just have to wait until we find a Rhyperior in a normal 5-star raid, to be honest. That's probably our best bet. Because, yeah, I think... Yeah, the problem is its move pool, too. So, like, our best special attackers don't match well into Rhyperior's typing. Or are not super effective against the dark typing. Yeah, this thing, we definitely would probably want to approach it with a special attack. You could politely ask him if you could win, you know? He seems a little angry. I don't know if that would work. Let me do one more check and see if there's anything I'm missing. So, yeah, we have to hit a super effective to get the dark type. It's gonna have to be a special attack. Yeah, I don't think we can do this, unfortunately. Seeing the the amount of damage you did versus you is not enough. Yeah, you get obliterated by any Rhyperior stabs. Yeah, okay. I think we just run around and see. I mean, we at least know that Rhyperior can appear in Terror Raids, which is good enough for me. Who knows? Maybe we'll find another one immediately. Do you have the one Pokemon that's a rock with big buff arms? I don't even know what that... The only thing I can think of is Garganacl, but I don't know if that's what you're thinking of. That would be... That'd be this guy, but I don't think that's what you're thinking of. I'm trying to think what else it would be. I'm not getting very far with my thoughts on that. Let's do that. Okay. Hey, Smeargle. How you doing? Okay, I'll say hi. Yep, you're up, and it blinked. Wanna try that again? Yeah, there you go. Geodude! I do have a Geodude, yeah. Let me see. I don't know where it is. We can play the fine game. Hang on. There's actually two different versions of Geodude, funny enough. Yeah, so I got... I named this the normal Geodude, Trip Rock. Is what I nicknamed it. And then we got Alolan Geodude, which is a funny haircut. Now we got Shocky Rocky. Jesus Christ, these names are terrible. Who let me name these? Oh, and then I do have an extra Geodude lying around here. That I'm not sure what's going to happen with that. Because we do need the Alolan Golem still as well. Although I want to get a title on that. I think the one we had was an okay title, but it was a somewhat common one, so... A Terra Raid next to a Terra Feller. Gloom, okay. Let's go over this way. And we'll go say hi to this Terra Raid. Big Trip Rock fan, he's such a good boy. He's a funny feller. You gotta respect the rock with arms. I mean, I've never seen a rock in real life with arms, so gotta be impressive to grow those out. Crafty. There's a million items on the ground here, and most of them are not particularly useful. I think there's one more. Is it everything then? Yeah, okay. We do have Flutter Mane, I just realized. We had the level 100 Flutter Mane we used for Rayquaza. Okay, if we don't find another Rhyperior, right, I might go back and try Flutter Mane, actually, now that I think about it. Because we could chop, slap, put a Choice Specs on it. I don't think Rhyperior is going to have any dark moves, actually, which would be only a problem anyway. Well, that'd be neutral anyway. But... okay, that actually is worth considering. I didn't think about that until now. Anyway, what Terra Raids we got here? So there's Fighting, Ice Rock, a little bit over that way. Okay. I've also never seen a rock with arms, but I have a cat and he has 4 legs, you know? I hear that is common amongst cats. I hope. I mean, I guess there's some cats without 4 legs. I may as well check, see if any of these have a tidal power. Or just a tidal. I still keep calling it tidal powers. They're not superpowers. I already passed the fighting one. Whoops. Oh yeah, that's a sneaky one over there. This one's hiding out. Yeah, let me up. Get him on top. We did get one of those, thankfully, yesterday, because there's the Terra one. I think that was the only mon we actually got for the Dex that we needed. Yeah, a lot of the mons we have left are semi-special conditions to get. I can't lock onto a Terra raid. Okay. Rock. Rainiados. We're gonna fly over to here. At my job, one of my worst experiences with a man who only had 1 leg. Oh, jeez. Was he rude, or was he just, like, having a rough time because he had 1 leg? I mean, if you have 1 leg for 10 years or your whole life or whatever, you probably get used to it, but I also see how that would make you very, or some people at least, very grumpy. I was gonna get that hidden item, but that didn't happen. Tragic. Ah! Mercy! Okay, let's go up this way. I didn't need to go up. Okay, well, we tried. Back down we go. Mining. Are there any more? I think. Yeah, there's one more. There's the bug one over there. Okay. I'll make my way over there. And then, yeah, pretty soon we're gonna have to try to figure out Galarian Slowbro and Slowking again. Because I have no clue how to get them. I have the Galarica Twigs, I just don't know how to get the crown and whatever. He was having a rough time and that caused him to be rude, but he did apologize. We're going to shoe store needed a Velcro striped shoe, and we didn't have to start going nuts talking about cigarettes and how he didn't want McDonald's again. Oh, jeez. I do get how that would be frustrating from a shoe store perspective if you need a very specific thing and they don't have it. But, yeah, the McDonald's and the cigarettes, yeah, I don't know what that has to do with anything. But I mean, at least he apologized. That's probably more than most crabby people would do, and so. But yeah, no, it's still got to be polite to workers. It's a lot harder to do your job if you're getting yelled at. Hi, welcome to things that everyone should know, but somehow everyone doesn't know that. Okay, we also need a Alolan Ninetales. I guess I can look for titles on Vulpixes as well. Good little fellers. Rhyhorn, not quite a Rhydon. Not quite a Rhyperior. We don't need Rhydon, we need Rhyperior. Oh, there's an Ice Stone. That's what we need for Alolan Ninetales. You know, Alolan Ninetales should not be an issue. I'm not sure if they appear in Terra raids. If they do, we'll fight it. But otherwise, we'll just evolve one manually. Same with Alolan Golem. Magmortar. Cool, but we do already have that. Vulpix. Owl's Book. If I make that? Just barely. Whimsicott. I don't know why it's stuck in my head, but I remember exactly when I found your channel. I was on vacation, bored about it on my mind at like 11:30 p.m. and I was watching you play Overwatch 1. This was like 3.5 years ago. Damn! That is a long time ago. I've not been doing much Overwatch. I haven't done it much in a while, to be honest. I mean, I initially, yeah, stopped playing the game because of the, First, I stopped playing the game for a good year or two because of the whole Taiwan controversy. And then, like, I eventually came back, played for, like, a few months, and then they had the whole sexism controversy, which was even worse. And then Overwatch 2 came out, and eventually I was like, okay, I guess I'll play it. And I played it for a bit, had fun, and then eventually kind of just lost interest. So, eventually I'll probably have to go back to it. I don't know, I've been more wrapped up in single-player games recently. It's probably because I'm becoming an old fart. You know, like I hit the mid-20s, and now oh yeah, the leprous outbreak. Now that I hit the mid-20s, I'm legally no longer allowed to play multiplayer games. I'm too old. My reflexes are, you know, incredibly slow. I haven't done Overwatch Overwatch in a while now either. Now that game is bad. Now they even did an OG Overwatch thing, and I didn't care. It is funny, yeah, to get rid of the old game, to make a new game, to then be like, haha, we have an old game version event or anything of that nature. I didn't even hear. Like, honestly, I am so blissfully unaware of what's going on in the Overwatch world. And, I'm perfectly fine with that. I guess I'll look for Milcery titles, too. Yeah, I mean, it's not like I was ever given, I'm not giving Blizzard my money ever again, to be honest. Given the controversies they've been in. If I don't have to give money, I'm more willing, but to at least play the game. Oh, yeah, I guess we do need Galarian slow pokes to evolve. They just spawn all over this beach, which is kind of funny. Yeah, so this is where we get Galarica Twigs. I still don't know where they go. I mean, at least getting a title of these guys is probably very easy, because they all spawn... So there's so many that spawn this one place. So where are we going next? Okay, over there. I'm about to be 21. Honestly, I don't like multiplayer games much. Sometimes my coworkers want to play Fortnite, but mostly just play Minecraft. I really want to get on PlayStation. Hey, I feel that. Yeah, no, I think honestly, just generally, I don't know. I've gone in and out. I mean, I think as I've gotten older, I've lost a little bit of interest. More just not even necessarily from like a dislike of the gameplay, but just like a dislike of the general competitive atmosphere that a lot of multiplayer games have. I'm like, more and more I want to play video games just to relax. And I think that can be hard in multiplayer games. So, you know, one day I'm sure I'll go back and play some more. And occasionally I still boot up Counter-Strike to play with friends. It's just not, yeah, it's not really something I've done, like, by myself. You know, like, I used to do a bunch of Overwatch by myself, just solo queuing comp and stuff. And now I'm just like, I don't care. Did I miss something? Am I crazy? No, I didn't, okay. I just took a slightly different route than I was envisioning. Yeah, so much more listening to a podcast and building a house in Minecraft, having my hands literally sweat. Yeah. I mean, I think it sort of really became apparent while playing, got a title. Hey. I don't know, I'm not even catching it, I'm just saying hi. Because I played a lot of Dead by Daylight, which is a multiplayer game that is, you know, in air quotes competitive, but it doesn't have like a competitive game mode or anything. Like it's more of a party game, or at least it wants to be more of a party game. And there's no rank mode or anything. And my God, the community just is so like up in arms at each other. And it's just like why are we here? Why are we doing this? It just like doesn't matter. So, you know, I don't know. I think the general. It's not that many people in the gaming sphere are like overly toxic, but there are enough of them that it definitely hampers the multiplayer experience. On top of just stress of trying to win in general, even if you're not worried about teammates being dicks or enemies trash talking or whatever. I have no idea. I've never given it a shot, which is odd since I love horror movies. I mean, it's a generally fun game. It's just the community is a nightmare. I mean, then again, if you've played Overwatch, that community is also a nightmare, so... They're just nightmarish in different ways. Okay, no Rhyperior. I guess... Okay, let me go try Fluttermane versus Rhyperior. And then we'll kind of go from there. I think I want to try to, after this, figure out where we can get stuff for Galarian, Slowbro, and Slowking. Because we have everything that we theoretically need. I'm assuming there's just some NPC somewhere that I either forgot about or never talked to. So, we'll see about that. Rowlet. Okay, let's give Fluttermane a choice specs. I'm not sure where exactly it is. I'm sure we'll find it though. It can't be that far. Can't be that hidden. It's somewhere around here, I'm pretty sure. There it is. The book. If we can't win with this, then I don't think we're beating it. I don't think we have a chance at beating Rhyperior, but hey, may as well try. Not Wise Glasses. We need that. We need the choice specs. I'm too low. Okay, hang on. Let's just go by favorites. And my million muscle bands. We might still have to somewhat rely on having good AI teammates, too, or good Pokemon. We'll see. Hey, man, how do I riz up these ladies? Yeah, I don't know. That beats me. I've had one girlfriend in my life, and we're going strong for quite a while now. And I did not do any of the rizzing, so to speak. I sound like such an old fart. So yeah, it beats me. I am not the guy to go to for relationship advice. Okay, this is actually not the worst team here. Hopefully. It does like using Sandstorm, but... And Rockbreaker is gonna hurt like hell, I realize, as well. Okay, that actually did do pretty significant damage, at least. The Rock Polish. Good to know that it does that. Mega Horn. Yeah, we resist that. Okay. I mean, I'll take it. Okay, this is definitely doing a lot more damage than even Blood Moon or Saluna was doing. Although this might just obliterate me. We took that shockingly well. I think we're gonna wait to Terra until the second, or we come back out. Definitely worth it. Have you ever seen the movie Fright Night? I have not. I don't know why, it sounds vaguely familiar, but I could not tell you why. You know, here, I can... Okay, let me look it up. Okay. Hang on, one thing at a time here. Iron Defense is not scary. I don't care. I mean, it's bad for both Weavile and Heracross, but whatever. Right in there. Oh, okay, this is older than I thought it was. Let's see, I'm trying to see if there's anything I'd recognize. The director's name is Tom Holland, which is a funny coincidence. Huh. Yeah, I'm not familiar. Looks intriguing, though. Yeah, now we Terra. I think we take now neutral to Mega Horn, but we ate that up last time. I know we did put EVs. I think we put a bunch of EVs into defense, if I'm not mistaken. Either that or HP, one of the two. This thing is fully EV trained and ready to murder. This is still pretty close, honestly. I think we take one more Rock Wrecker. It actually, oh, I got frozen, but immediately brought out. Okay, yeah, this is not a good scenario, admittedly. But I think we can still get the shield down. It seems weirdly inconsistent on if it has to recharge. Oh, it gets a free Rock Wrecker in. Oh, gosh. Okay, well, it didn't hit things weak to it, so... Oh, and this is so nice. Oh, boy. I only ask because I literally just watched this childhood classic for me. Maybe I'll have to look into it. What's another game that over time has disappointed you in a similar way to Overwatch? I've been thinking about how hard Mortal Kombat 1 fell off and it's pissing me off. Rip. I'm trying to think. I don't know if there's anything that I can immediately think of. I mean, I'm really not the type to, like... I don't know. So is someone... Okay, here. So speaking of... Okay, wait, hang on. Let me catch this and then I'll talk. What do I want to catch you in? Well, it's what seems fun. We do not, like, match these colors in any capacity. What's fun? Yeah, let's do a luxury ball. So, I ended up going to film school, so I definitely have a pretty much go with the flow kind of mental state when it comes to any real art project, movies, games, etc. So I don't think I don't really tend to get upset at games that much for making certain changes. There's definitely games that I lose interest in, but I don't really get upset too much at the game. I mean, there's decisions I think the game developers make that are bad, but I don't get too upset from an artistic vision. Yeah, beat the Pokemon's ass and kidnap him in a ball. Woo! Okay, 2 bottle caps and an ability patch. We take the ability patch. No Herbavisticus, but I will gladly take an ability patch. And the bottle caps never hurt. Anyway, that was a big nothing answer I just rambled on about. That said absolutely nothing of value. So, hope that helps. No. I mean, I'm trying to think what are some examples. Like, I don't know if there's anything I think of that I'm like, yeah, that thing's fallen off hard. Number 7, Rhyperior, the drill Pokemon. This Pokemon's sturdy carapace words. Protected from volcanic eruptions. It shoots round rocks from the holes in its hands. Oh yeah, I do that too. Okay, so yeah, that was definitely the right Pokemon to bring. Rippin', sure. I feel like I've named something that already in this game. Okay, we're gonna go basically just talk to a bunch of NPCs and see if we can figure out the Galarian Slowbro Slowking thing. Yeah, we got a Rhyperior. Did you get like a nickname by any chance? Or, nope, no marks. You're very close to going to film school? Ooh. Yeah, no, I ended up going for film editing, so... Yippee! I got a degree in useless. Okay, real quick, I'm gonna turn my heater off. I'll be back in like 15 seconds. Hang on. Okay. Let's just talk to everyone around these places, I think. Someone's got to have a Galarian something or other. Someone's gotta, right? There's gotta be something. Someone. I don't think any of these people are gonna have it, but I'm just like, if there's any place that it's gonna be in a place where there's people. I don't think. Okay, what? Do you have anything interesting? Hey there, Rack. It looks like you've got 227 species of Pokemon in the terrarium. Wow, you've really got a knack for this. Since you've come this far already, you might as well go all the way and complete the dex. Okay, I was hoping he'd have something of value. He does not. What a stinky... What movie should I watch tonight? You'd think I'd have an answer for that, but no. I mean, I guess if you're looking for, like, a specific type of movie that I could reference, but yeah, I don't have anything generally in mind. I don't have any... I don't think I can write on here, yeah. I don't have, hidden gems at the ready. Oh, hi, Blossom. I don't think any of these people have anything value, but I'm just talking about a desperation. I feel like if there's going to be someone, it's more likely to be in one of the random bases or something. We don't need to crouch. Okay, yeah, so it doesn't look like it's here. I mean, it could be in like a classroom or something. I want to assume it's going to be somewhere in the terrarium. I'm gonna watch the Batman, I think. Pattinson, real gangsters love the Twilight movies. Nah! I mean, his acting turnaround has been absurd. Like, he's had, like, the best recovery in the fucking history of film. Because, yeah, I don't think anyone thought he was gonna go anywhere after Twilight. And, he has hard proven everyone wrong. I'll be honest, I only ever saw the first Twilight movie, and that was a long time ago. I'm like, where am I? Okay. I want to assume they're more likely to be in the biome where the Slowpoke actually spawn. So I think we're gonna book it over there. I'm literally just like guessing poorly where they could potentially be. I don't know why I'm grabbing all these hidden items. It doesn't matter. It's cherry berries and stuff. Hey, a pretty feather. That sells for 500 at least. Him and Robert Downey Jr. made. Oh yeah, Robert Downey Jr. is another. Yeah. I mean, I guess I actually don't know a ton about Robert Downey Jr.'s early film career. I mean, he's turned around his life, which I respect that, because yeah, I know he's had some really rough lows. Oh, hello, Sandile. Let me watch Twilight Boy beat the shit out of the Riddler. Thanks for stopping me. No worries. Yeah, no, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Go enjoy yourself. Have fun with that. Okay, oh yeah, we can check around here. There is the one lady that wants us to show her an Alolan Golem. Although I can't imagine that would... I mean, that could have an impact, I guess. She could be like, ah, now I can give you Galarica Twigs. So, I mean, okay. If we can't find anything in a short period here... We could try that. I don't know why that would be what we need to do, but, like... I don't have that many ideas of what to do. It'd be funny if you just had to evolve them with a stick in your party. Or, like, level them up. Oh, wait, you're just the... Yeah, I beat everyone. So, I'm so good at beating... Maybe not that. Maybe not that frick. Who did I run into? Get back! Little bird? Sorry there, bunny. Yeah, we gotta evolve those shinies soon, too. I was planning on doing that, and then I spent an hour looking at possible Terra types like a maniac. You know, nothing's more exciting in a stream than watching someone stare at a box while thinking in hypotheticals. Then again, people watch people do Nuzlocke all the time, where they just sit there and calc for 3 hours. But I'm also not as good as the people who are probably doing that. Oh, you're a trainer? Anybody in here? Let's go, Rambo. Congratulations. I'm honestly not even sure where this is. To be fair, in the Sword and Shield DLC, you had to go like out of your way to find that. Wait, what? Over, under. Oh, okay. Over and under Galarica twigs. I'll go all around, and a nice accessory is what we found. I can weave you a Galarica cuff or a Galarica wreath if you bring me some Galarica twigs. A Galarica cuff, please. I'll need 8 Galarica twigs to make you a Galarica cuff. Is that okay? Yes. We have like 60, I'm pretty sure. You got it. I'll get it woven in no... Okay, well this was... I was expecting it to be close by. There's the person on the beach that I was like, well, it's probably her, but that's a trainer. So, okay. I should have just come here first, whatever. Anyway, over, under, around we go. Over, under, watch it grow. Here you go, freshly woven. Galarica cuff. Oh, it's a little thing, too. A cuff made from woven together Galarica twigs. Give it to a Galarian Slowpoke makes the... Giving it to a Galarian Slowpoke makes the Pokemon very happy. Aww. Try giving that to a Galarian Slowpoke. You'll see why. And a wreath, please. I'll need 15 Galarica twigs to make you a Galarica wreath. Is that okay? Yes. I should probably make a note of this, too. You got it. I'll get it woven in no time. Over, under, around we go. Over, under, watch it grow. Here you go, freshly woven. Galarica wreath. A wreath made from woven together Galarica twigs. Placing it on the head of a Galarian Slowpoke makes this Pokemon very happy. Try giving that to a Galarian Slowpoke. You'll see why. Okay, cool. So this is, real quick, the Coastal Plaza. Coastal Plaza, general location. I'll just say like to the left of reception desk. Description of person. Woman. Do all the women kind of have like the same general outfit? No, not really. Okay. Woman in white tank top and blue shorts. Thing of note, crafts Galarica. Fuck, I can't spell. Hang on. Oh, I did spell it right. Cuffs and wreaths. Cool. How many Galarica twigs do I still have? Maybe I'll make an extra one just to have them. 28 or 26, so it was 15 and 8. Yeah, okay, I'll make one more of each just to have them. Can't hurt. Yeah, so this will answer Galarian Slowbro and Slowking. So I guess we should go look for titles for these guys. I don't think we need to do anything special to find these. I mean, I could technically do like a title power increase, but I don't think it's worth it. Okay. Alright, yeah, let's do that now, I guess. May as well. We're here. We just gotta start staring at a bunch of them. I figure, yeah, we may as well do the titles. Fun. So, Gloom. Oh, there's a title. Okay, so we do want to try to get, I guess, semi-interesting titles. It's not that big of a deal, but I might avoid sociable titles. I don't know what ball I want to catch these in. So I think they're more like a dark blue, dark purple kind of color scheme. That's right, we have Thunder Wave on you too. I don't even have to pull out a Yawnmon. 90 accuracy. Thunder Wave. I don't think this has anything that can beat itself up. Okay, let's see. What kind of ball are we thinking? I mean, a dust ball might not look bad. Here, real quick, let me just look them up. Screw it. Galarian, Slowbro. Let me get a look at their color scheme, because I'm like... I have the vague idea. Okay, so now it's more just like pink and purple for Slowbro. And Slowking. Yeah, I mean, it's more like purpley and pink. It's like a darker pink. I mean, it's sort of similar, the pink to Slowbro. It's just the purple. I guess I could do Heal Ball. It doesn't match great. Either that or I do like a Luxury Ball. Yeah, the Luxury Ball might look nice. At least for Slowking, it looks pretty good, I think. Yeah, I'm not going to nickname him until I confirm that I actually am going to keep him, depending on the titles. I heard Corrida! Okay, we can do better. I know we can. You know, like a mini little shiny hunt. Except we're not looking for shinies. So I guess it's just a mini little hunt. Okay. It's kind of cool to have like an area where just like one Pokemon spawns. You don't really get that too often in the modern games, I feel like. Which is kind of cool for shiny hunting. And just looking around. Aha! No, Poke. So yeah, once we get these two, I guess then we prioritize Alolan Golem and Alolan Ninetales. And really it's only Overquill, which I'm just not sure how I'm supposed to get Overquill. Oh, I should have paralyzed. Oops. Doesn't matter, we got it. Hello. Sorry, I was looking at this Brawler from the distance because it looked like it was a weird... Oh, it was eating a berry. I was seeing a weird, like, red on it. And I was just so confused as to what I was looking at. It was eating a berry. Oh, another one. Okay, yeah, we're finding him pretty quick. We'll check the two after. I mean, we need two anyway, so... Yeah, I'm like, Overquill's weird. I really don't know how to... We haven't found it in any Terra raids. I swear in Legends Arceus you had to do, like, Strong Style Barb Barrage. I think I said I'd test it a little bit. I would be pretty surprised if you couldn't evolve it in this game if it's in the deck. I think you can get, like, regular Ursaluna and Wordier and stuff in this game. You transfer them from home. You just can't get them in the wild or they don't add to the decks. Which is a whole nother bunch of Pokemon in my decks. Or my boxes. Lunchtime? Okay. We'll keep going. I'm not that offended with the lunchtime mark, just because it fits quite well. But it's also a pretty common one. And sometimes it's fun to go for the rare, marks. You never know what you might find. Good job, King Hung. Okay. Another crit! Damn! King Hung's popping off! I mean, we're just false swiping a wild Slowpoke, but still! The pop-off! I'm instinctually, like, trying to stare at Pikapek's forehead after the shiny hunt. Those damn shiny events! Hey, speaking of events, pretty soon there's going to be a Milcery raid event. This should be fun. I think they're supposed to be 5 stars, and you can get random, like, sweets from them. I'm assuming you can't get Herba Mysticus from them. I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll see how much I decide to go after those. See what the rewards are besides the sweets. Oh, hello, Peeky Peek. We're getting crazy with these marks, aren't we? Oh, I can get a Koraidon while I'm in the menu. I don't know how I didn't know that. Look at the little baby birdie. Pleasure to meet ya. I'm gonna kind of just go as far over this way as I can to despawn. Oh, it's saying hi still. I'm sorry. Oh, the Popplio had a title. Yeah, very helpful. Like 3 weeks ago when I was doing Popplio. So we're gonna go kind of over this way and get them to despawn. Gotta be one interesting title we can get, right? Nope. There we go. I still got the right one. Come on, give us something fun. My intent wasn't to spend 30 minutes looking for Slowpoke here. I mean, if we do, we do. But that was not like end goal. Yes, I mean, I guess we could still run around looking at Terra raids here until we get Overquill. And then if we happen to find an Alolan Golem or Ninetales before we evolve ours, we'll do that. But we'll see. Anyway, Slowpoke was caught. A dopey Pokemon. Hi, Ike. Sociable. Lunchtime. Okay. Hi. Okay, you're silly. I love him. Great design. No notes. He's a tiny one too. I mean, still looks pretty normal sized to me, not gonna lie, but it's a little on the teenier side, I guess. Which is always silly. Okay, we're gonna evolve it into a evolved mon, so I feel like you want like the big fully evolved. You like the tiny little not fully evolved guys, the babies. Okay, we're good to throw a ball. We'll get here eventually. Probably. Maybe. Hopefully. Oh, hello, Inke. Is it gonna be peckish or sociable? Peckish. I might just give up and take the 2 peckish, I'm gonna be honest. Hey! Silly feller. Hey, bud. I thought that was one that just didn't previously despawn that I already checked, but I guess not. The amount of effort that's going into something that is so unnecessary is kind of funny. Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. I don't have to do this. You gotta do what you want to do, you know? And our box is like so full. It's just gonna get fuller. I mean, we only have, I think, what, like 11 more Pokemon for the Dexes, but then there's all the legendaries that aren't in the Dex, and there's the various Suian Mons and shit. So, like, there's so many random Pokemon we need to get still. Our box is going to be so full. It's partially why I need to almost, like, figure out the living deck so I can see whatever... I don't even think I have that many dupes, but whatever few dupes I have... Oh, shit, I just thought of Vivian. I gotta go get one of those, too, again, don't I? Okay. I keep forgetting about going for Vivian. It's time-consuming. Oh my... Just something other! Please! If I don't get something by, like, 10:50, it's 10:44 right now, I will just take the peckish one. You're tiny. I'll find a shiny before we find an interesting title at this rate. Oh, wait. Was I joking? I was joking. Okay, for a second I thought that was actually shiny, but no, that was just the lighting. Because I think they're, actually, I don't think they're pale like the, normal shiny Slowpoke. I think they're actually, like, yellow. Like, a majority of them is yellow. I do think they're more noticeable as shinies, if I'm not mistaken. Because there was a Pokemon Go community day a ways back for both Slowpoke and Galarian Slowpoke. Oh, I was like, I don't know if I took that one. I did not. You caught the wild Slowpoke off guard! Okay, full swipe. It started to rain. Okay. The Slowpoke has been caught. One of these days. I don't even think I've been very inconsistent if I'm paralyzing these guys. Not that that's like a horrible crime. Fucking pack and ball torture, man. Like one unique mark? Something that is not like crazy common? I don't know, like I'll take a Cloud Watcher, I'll take a I don't know, what other ones are like sort of common but not peckish or sociable. What, there's Cloud Watcher, and we're not getting the Snow Frolickers, these guys are not in the snow. I mean, I don't actually know all the specifics about the title system. I am kind of curious about it. Maybe one day I'll have to, see how many titles there are and what the conditions are for them and all that. But I'm curious too about, like, the item finder title, like how that works. Because some of our teammates have gotten it over time, and some like who seem like they should have gotten it have not, so I really don't know. I'm doomed to a life of common and marks and peckish marks. Damn it, that's right, the shiny seeming more feasible. By the minute. Oh boy. We're gonna have a lot of Slowpoke to release. Oh, sweet. Yo, King Hit Crit! Oh no, my stat changes. Okay, I drew back at possibly the worst times. You got 10 minutes left to stream. Did I miss anything? Not really, to be honest. Spent some time just considering what Terra types I might want to change my guys to. I did like a Rhyperior raid. I looked at a bunch of other Terra raids to see if I could find anything of interest. And then I started catching Galarian Slowpoke. Try to get one with a cool title. Like, that's literally it. Been very uneventful. In a chill, fun way. I'm trying to get a title that is just not sociable or food, whatever the food one is. I just blanked hard. Okay, well, it's sociable. Peckish, that's what it is. We're not getting very far with that one. I'll do like one or two more, and then I think we're just sticking with peckish. Or having a guy flirting with you right when he joined. You know, hey, sometimes people flirt with me right when they join, and I'm just like, okay. I don't... They do that sometimes, I guess. I mean, what else is Twitch useful for, if not for flirting with people? Brokey. More Slowpokes. Okay, one more chance. If we get a cool title, then great. If we don't, I guess we're getting lunchtime marks for these hungry pokes. Can I trick you? Man, they're not being nice to me today with these. That one just didn't despawn. Now you're not giving me any titles. It'll give me one in a sec, I'm sure. Oh yeah, I am back in Scarlet. Yeah. Yeah, I read that Violet. Oh god, it's been like a week now, I think. Maybe a little less. So we've been getting back to Dex wrap-up stuff. Nope. Oh, hi, exec. That's one way to phrase it, name it, call it. Okay, really? Like, there's a title! Who's ready for a sociable? Did the hidden items respawn? I think they did. Which are all probably just Galarica twigs, which, I mean, I guess I could grab more of, doesn't hurt. Started to rain. Dulio. Try to go for the double rain. Doesn't work like that. Thunder Wave. Very thrilling. Yeah, I don't think a single one of these has actually hit me. I don't think they can. It's literally like what, Rain Dance, Psychic, Heal Pulse, something else. I don't know what the other thing is. Maybe that's it. Okay. Come on, give me an actual title. Give me a brand new some crazy title I've never heard or seen. Or sociable. It's probably just sociable. Duskmark! We take it. I guess it is Dusk. It's not like a... Oops, sorry, buddy. It's not a super rare title, but you know what? I will take it. I guess I'll check these last few real quick just in case. I mean, if we catch another one, it probably will just also have a Duskmark. But maybe not. I don't know. I don't know exactly how the conditions for the Duskmark title work. I mean, I'm assuming it has to be dusk time. Now I'm just curious if I can find one more, just to see if it also gets that mark. Because frankly, the Dozy is a pretty goofy name, or like nickname, for things in this evolution line. It fit quite nicely. I'm gonna try it. You know, we're gonna go for one more. Whatever it is, I'm not gonna be that picky. If it's not anything interesting, we'll probably just do a peckish one. I can't wait to have to do this with Alolan Vulpix and Geodude, which are much less common spawns. Then again, I could just increase their spawns, so it doesn't really matter. Nope. Not really dusk anymore. I guess that's a pretty brief window, huh? I wonder if the title that you get on it is decided when you catch it or when you when it like spawns in. I presume when it spawns in. But like if a title mod were to spawn in at dusk and then you were to wait like 20 minutes and then catch it during the middle of the day, like how would that... Would it still just have the Duskmark? I guess I presume. Okay. Come on. One more title. I don't have an addiction. You have an addiction. The lamest form of gambling on if you get a good title or not. One more. That's all I ask. Please. There's a title. Okay. Last one. And then I think, yeah, we'll evolve these guys with the two that we decide to keep. Well, nickname them as well. And then we'll go see about doing a Vivian, and then we'll wrap up for the night. Okay. Ball swipe, paralyze, luxury balls. The routine that we've been doing for like a half hour, LMAO. Not exactly how I intended this to go, but we take it. And luxury ball. Bonk! Got all of the luxury balls, all like 12 of them that we've caught. You said that one Geodude's in there as well that I was considering. I think that's also a peckish mark if I'm not mistaken. I wonder if the lunchtime mark happens at like a certain time of day. I'm not sure. There's so many Slowpoke. Charismatic! Okay! Shit! We got two interesting ones! Not to release all these guys. All the sociable and peckish ones. Go back, be free. Go hang out with your friends. Tell them about your journey into the box. Oop. There's so many of them around me. It is very funny, this location. I love it. Release, release. I have to figure out which one I want to be. I think I want Radiant to be Slow King, and I want Dawn to be Slow Bro. This will be Slow Bro. Okay. I forget which one gives us which. Okay, well, we'll figure that out in a moment. So this will be Slow Bro. We got Bulky. This will be Slow King. We'll name it Shelmet because it's got a shell helmet. I know that's another Pokemon. Go away, shoo shoo. Okay. Let me do a save here. In case I botch which one is which. Although I'm sure I can figure it out. Probably. Okay, I just gotta figure out where they actually are. Did I already maybe I already passed it. No, maybe. Aha! Cuff. And Wreath. I assume Cuff is Slow Bro. So we can always just reset. Hey, I was right. Okay. Congratulations, you're Boki evolved into Slowbro! Number 76, Slowbro, the hermit crab Pokemon, Galarian form. Shelter seems blissful over the taste of Slowbro, even though the toxins seeping from the bite have caused Shelter to faint. Okay. That's kind of weird. Shell Sidearm. What does this do again? The move is either physical or special, whichever will inflict more damage. It also poisons the target. Oh yeah, this is like a really cool move. Oh, Psych Up. Yeah, it's a very unique signature move. And then we got the Wreath on you. Get ourselves a Galarian Slow King. Shelmet is evolving. Oh yeah. Congratulations, your Shelmet evolved into Slow King. Number 77, Slow King, the Hexpert Pokemon. That's a name. Galarian form. It administers its potions to weakened Pokemon it sees. These potions are derived from poison and secreted from holes in Slow King's horns. It administers its potions to weakened Pokemon. Is it helping or is it hurting? Probably whatever it feels like. Depends if it likes them on or not. Eerie Spell. What does this one do again? This user attacks with its tremendous psychic power. This also drains three people. The user attacks with its tremendous psychic power. This also drains 3 PP from the move last used by the target. That is also very interesting. I don't know if that's anywhere near as good as Sidearm, Shell Arm, Side, whatever it's called. But it is intriguing, I'll give it that. Okay, I'm gonna just move you there. Okay, cool. And then, yeah, we'll have to see about that Geodude. Okay, let's go see about getting a Vivian real quick. Or at least see if whatever one we use is something new. I'll grab my phone, connect to Pokemon Go real quick. Let me also open up my Forms tab. Okay. Yeah, woohoo, we did it! We got 3 Mon for the Pokedex in 2.5 hours. Okay, maybe not that exciting, but you know what? I mean, we got a little bit of teammate stuff done. Okay, I might have to work on efficiency. Okay, let me Pokeportal, let me Pokemon Go. I'll have to see which which regions I have postcards for, because we've gone through the United States, Puerto Rico, Malaysia, United Arab Emirates, Japan, France, and then something that I'm actually not sure what it was. Okay. Let me see. So we get postcard journal. This is okay. Well, that's loading. Hang on. Ooh. United States. I don't know if there's multiple Vivian in the United States or not. Croatia. I feel like that might actually be the mystery one, but if it is, we at least figure out what it is. Oh, it's got a Spiel sticker on it. Okay. Let's see what this is. Fingers crossed that it's a Vivian. I don't know what else we'd be fingers are crossing for. I got a 5-day bonus for 5 Gimmighoul coins in Pokemon Go. That's crazy. 5 Pokeballs! Dude, that's cracked. Okay. First we gotta figure out what Vivian it is, and then we can go from there. I might have to do a bug spawn increase. We had to do that, I think, yesterday or the day before. Because we were just not finding enough Vivian to get one with the title. Because not all of them have titles, and a lot of them... I'm just taking the first title I get, to be honest. But it's fun to go for them. Since a lot of them can only be obtained from catching him. Okay, High Plains. There's one of them. This is blue. I don't think we have this. Okay, let me make a marking. Or a note for Croatia. You're very pretty. Oop, that was terribly framed. Yeah, pretty. Okay, sorry. I mean, I'm manly. Anyway, let's run around. We'll see how things are going. We might want to just do a bug level 1 sandwich if we get a bit unlucky here. But we'll see. I kind of have a general route that I like taking. I'm immediately thinking that we probably are just going to want to put a sandwich on. I know we're out of wasabi. I don't even know how to get more of that, but I don't know how we're doing on other sandwich ingredients. At some point I can do a restocking, probably sooner rather than later. You know, we have not been to Puerto Marinada in a while. Maybe I pop by there as we wrap up, although it is getting a little late, so. Depends how long this Vivian takes us. They're not, like, rare, it's just that they're not, you know, mega common or anything. They're not, yeah, like the Hoppips or the Golducks or whatever, that just seem to spawn in, like, crazy. I don't know, it has been sort of fun actually going for titles on some of the remaining Dexmons. Just something unique to try. Especially because you can only get so many of them after you catch the Pokemon. So it's fun just to try to get something interesting on them, you know, when you catch it. It'd be funny to try to, yeah, like, title hunt Pokemon. That'd be something. Worth it? Probably not. And it would just fill up more box space. Which, the one thing I was joking about, but kind of genuine, is I could transfer Pokemon to Violet through Home that I have extra of, just so they don't fill up my box as much, but they don't kind of get lost in my Home shuffle, because I have so many Pokemon in Home. And frankly, most of them are not, like, from games outside of Pokemon Go. Or just random transfers I've done to trade. So I use Pokemon Home as, like, a trading game, for lack of a better way to put it. Try to get a bunch of shinies and legendaries and stuff. Like, I don't know how many Pokemon I have in there that I, like, actively intend to keep from, you know, Switch Pokemon games. So I really don't know. Vivian. Okay, I'm starting to lean on the bug sandwich here. That is just a pretty easy to make level 1 encounter power, which makes a big enough of a difference. Big! But no title. The big ones are fine. I mean, I guess if I get, like, the biggest size or smallest size, I could get a title out of that, but just because they have the big or small marking does not mean they get the title, unfortunately. So, you know. Me going through literally every Pokemon I've caught to see if any of them even get the big or small title, and probably none of them do outside of the Titan Pokemon, because those are guaranteed to be the biggest size. Actually, the Terramons that spawn in the overworld may be the biggest size. Although I'm not confident on that. But they do tend to seem to be at least big. Okay, I'm thinking I'm gonna have to pull up the bug sandwich unless we get really lucky in a second. Oop. I was trying to do 2 things at once. Okay, we need a cheese sandwich number 84. And it's fine, we got some Pokemon in our party that need the friendship boost. Because yeah, we gotta go for those titles, the friendships, the EVs, and the champion titles. I think that'll be our next goal. Ignoring the Terra types, which at least that is much more engaging to watch. It's less just like random planning and much more doing stuff. You got Cridon and Miraidon. Was feeling buggy. Green Pokeball. Okay. Yeah, that's definitely the last thing we're doing for the night. So. Yeah, this should help boost friendship a tad. And for the, like, 12 guys we transferred over. We actually have to use them in battle as well. That's a whole nother thing. Okay. Immediately seeing Vivian. There, it's much better. Yeah, I don't know, maybe tomorrow I should look into ingredients. Depending on how long this takes me to find, I could also consider trying to get a good title, but given the time, I should probably just pick the first one I see. Even if it's a sociable. I don't think any of our Vivian have actually interesting titles, unfortunately. Yeah, no, the Vivian are quite pretty. Imagine trying to shiny hunt every Vivian color in this game. That sounds awful. Because Vivian isn't even like that noticeable of a shiny. It's like just like the body of it, I think, is more white as opposed to more black. The wing color, I don't believe, changes at all, ever. Yeah, I mean, they could have done like the shiny Minior thing where they all become the same shiny, but like, nope. Yeah, they're still not giving me the titles. Okay, well, I spoke too soon. As long as it doesn't run away, because the Floette accidentally disrupted me. Nah, sorry, Floette, I love you. Hey, you're a tiny one, too. At least a tinier one. I think we catch this in the dive ball. That's fine. I guess I'll make a note of this. I want to mark this. Mainly blue, little white. Maybe, I guess. I don't know if there's a. I don't know what kind of like blue to describe this as. I don't know. I guess I don't know exactly what every, off the top of my head, what every Vivian form is. Like that might be enough. But I'm thinking that should be good enough. Okay, it's Quiver Dancing, which could get annoying if it starts healing a lot of HP. Did I paralyze it? I didn't paralyze it. What am I doing? Yeah, we are basically catching this in a regular Pokeball. Underwave. Miss. Okay, cool. Happens to the best of us. Hey, I mean, it's 99, it's 90 accuracy. At least it's not like Sing, like I was considering with Screamtail. I don't think I need to false swipe it again. It's still red. If it gets back into yellow from healing, then I will go from there. Damn, you do not want to be caught. Safeguard? Okay, they landed $1 short on that one, thankfully. There's the crit capture. Cool. What form is this? Marine. Ooh. Yeah, that adds up with the colors. This form is from lands with ocean breezes. Okay, what do I want to name you? I have a lot of different... We got VG. Sooner or later, I'm gonna have to start tweaking the naming scheme slightly. Okay. Oh my god, look at all of them! They were watching it curiously. Anything interesting? What did I expect? Okay, I gotta take a couple quick photos of these guys. Look at them! Ah, there's 2 of them! And then there's 3 of them! I like trying to get them with their wings fully out. I don't know, it's pretty. Look at this pin! Okay. I'm gonna head out, you guys. Love you. Mwah. I figure I'll check, you know, we're gonna be flying back here anyway. Maybe I'll check the size for shits and giggles on it. Because if it gets like the small marking, that would be pretty sick. I don't think it will, but worth a shot. Because that would be a unique title. Okay. Hi, Pachirisu! Wasn't quite what I meant to do, but can't complain. It's silly. Yeah. Yeah, okay, nothing that exciting. Okay. So I think, yeah, so for tomorrow, hopefully I'll have decided at least some of the Terra types I want to change. Maybe, if I'm lucky. Probably not, honestly, if I'm being realistic. We'll see. But that's really all we have left to do with team, like, prep stuff outside of just trying to get the titles that we're missing on them. So I think that'll be the other goal, be to try to go for some titles, maybe do a few Blueberry Academy battles. And then we'll kind of make our way back toward the Blueberry Dex stuff. Hopefully, we can see about getting, what, Alolan Golem, Overquill, Alolan Ninetales. That's actually really it for non-exclusive, non-legendaries. So, yeah, no, we're pretty damn close. Maybe we'll get all that. We also have the Flying Time Trial that I always forget about. There's more stuff as well. We'll figure it out, but that will be the general plan for next time. But yeah, it's gonna wrap things up here. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'll be streaming again tomorrow as always. Hope to see you guys then. Thanks for watching and goodbye.